Hi, I'm Thomas from Lightning Boy Studio. It's been almost 10 months since our last video update, so we thought now would be a good time to just let you know where we're at with our project Dinomancers and what's going on with our YouTube channel and what you can expect from us going forward. So first of all, David is hard at work on his biggest tutorial yet, and it's taking a bit longer than usual, so this is why we don't have a tutorial for you this month. But it is coming and it will be awesome, so stay tuned and we will let you know when it's ready. So when we first started our YouTube channel, at first we mostly wanted a platform on which we could, post progress for our project Dinomancers, which is an animated series that we dream of making. We've been working on it for years and we're really excited about it. And because we were working in Blender, we knew that David, who is our art director and technical artist, would have to build, shaders and find a lot of techniques to get clouds and trees working and all that stuff. So we thought, well, he could share those discoveries with you via YouTube tutorials. But at first we were not even sure if that would be interesting for people out there and if there would be an audience for it. But turns out a lot of you are into that stuff. So we want to thank all of you for all the support. Every one of you that has been subscribing, liking the videos, leaving a comment. It really means a lot, and now we know that you guys want to see more of this, so we're excited to make more tutorials moving forward. There's also been a lot among you that have been asking if there was a way to support us, and some even said that they would be willing to pay for our tutorials. We really appreciate the thought, but we always thought our tutorials should be free. That way anyone can follow and learn, and we want to help artists to get the tools that they need to realize their vision. So far there hasn't been really a way to help us out, but starting next month we'll have something up for sale. So if you want to support us and help us make our project a reality, that would be the opportunity to do it. So you're probably already familiar with David's toon shader. He's been explaining how to do it over a series of tutorials. But if you look back, the first episode is 10 months ago, so over time David had a lot of new ideas on how to improve it. And there's also been a lot of great ideas that came from all of you via YouTube comments and Twitter comments. So David took all of those suggestions and tried to implement them in a better version of his shader. And this is what we'll be selling starting next month. So the new shader is going to be layer based. So that means that it was reworked pretty much from scratch. It's a whole new setup and it's now going to be way easier to use. So the idea is if you buy this shader, you can just focus on the artistic side of your project without worrying about how to build a shader that works the way you want it to. There's also going to be a lot of really cool features with it. Masking is going to be way easier now, and you'll be able to just hook up different nodes to get different rendering styles. So it's going to be very powerful, and we're super excited to launch it starting next month. To go along with the shader, David is also doing a whole tutorial dedicated to all the stuff that the shader can do, but more importantly, how to actually apply it step by step on your character and how to build a 3D scene with this shader in mind. Because that's another thing that we noticed. A lot of people have been saying, okay, I followed the steps, I've done the shader, but when I apply it on my character, it doesn't look as good, or I don't know how to build a 3D scene that works well with this. So even if you don't buy this shader, you can still follow along and you'll learn a ton on how to use this technique. While we're preparing all of this, we're also working on our first shot done entirely within Blender, and we're really excited for that. It's finally our chance to test the whole pipeline from beginning to end. So Carl, our rigger and animator, has already begun working on the animation of the project, and then David is going to do the background, as you can guess, and I'll be working on the VFX. And it's going to be great when we finally have like a full shot done, because we'll be able to dissect it and explain step by step what's our process to do an action scene like this one. The final thing we want to share with you today is that we're launching our GUMROAD page. GUMROAD is a website on which we will be selling our shader starting next month, but currently there's 2 scenes up there that are free. Basically, a lot of you have followed our Ghibli tree and Ghibli cloud tutorial, and I've been asking for example scene. So you can just go on the link down below and download those and see how we made them and tweak them to your liking and use them in your own projects. You can also follow our GUMROAD page, and that way you'll be notified as soon as we put our shader up for sale. So that's it for now. There's a lot of exciting things coming up. Thank you so much for all the support. We're really excited to share all these new things with you. Thank you for making all of this possible, and take care.